I've been doing deep dives into fiction for 1 year now, and here's a quick fire list of all of my favorites from doing that over the past year. If you know me, number one has to be weird girl fiction, which is what I discovered doing all this in the first place. Weird girl fiction means taking, the alienating thing and realizing it comes from us. It's not this out there thing. And how our own skewed engagement with the world through weird fantasies is liberatory. If we follow it through, we break our own position in the world, or the world around us changes. So each bit of weird girl fiction can do something really radical and really unique. It's my favorite new genre. And Alexandra Kleeman's my favorite author in all of this. She has 2 novels that really are very, very lovely works of fiction. But there are also some really neat subgenres too, like taking cannibalism seriously as like this engagement of who we are. And Monika Kim does this by getting to what's beneath us as subjects in the world, like what happens if you fall apart as a person, kind of like with Eraserhead. Meiko Kawakami, her level of language is so lovely and so alienating. It's like this quiet linguistic engagement of Silent Hill alienation. Discovering her is a big thing. Silent Hill F, also, which came out last year, is such a radical work of fiction, it blows me away. It's engagement with the superego and finding a way to break out of it, how we're not just dealing with being caught in the straits of a sexist 1950s Japanese society, but how we get to our own involvement, and how in seeing that through with all of the multiple endings, we actually break out of it, tangibly, genuinely. Taking the time to go through some classics that you know about as valuable, but actually digging through it yourself. The main one for me is the John Ford films, Man Who Shot Liberty Valance and Searchers. Taking the Western seriously as foundational to the post-apocalypse and seeing through what it says we are on the outskirts of society, basically. Or The Fallout Show with its 2nd season, how radical a work of fiction it is with its treatment of Maximus and Lucy, and how they both can wrestle with this world that can't be changed, and they find ways to change it because of how they cling to their fantasy. The power armor suit of Maximus, or the call to bring justice to her father, like how that literally changes the world, and how the show achieves that. And also, I loved going back to the things I already know well, the classic zombies of zombie apocalypses of The Last of Us, Telltale's Walking Dead game, the Romero films, and digging through what makes those engagements with the zombie work, which is what I dealt with myself on the level of fiction with Where We've Made It Dark, but enunciating what's at work in those stories and putting it out there in the world. It feels so good to me.